Have you ever noticed how when things are not going well, they tend to get worse, right? If you're gaining weight, you start to feel shittier about yourself. So you eat worse, so you gain more weight and you cut away your good habits and introduce more bad ones. And that kind of spirals downwards. Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed how the same is true the other way, right? When things are going well, you tend to get a little bit more motivation, a little bit more pep in your step. You start to feel better, so you're doing more productive things, so things are going better. You're doing better at work because you're friendlier with people, and because you're friendlier with people, they're nicer back to you, and so on and so forth. So these are the exponential laws of life. What we do tends to compound one way or another, either positively or negatively. The way you can apply this to your own life is by understanding it and realizing, like, if you're in a rut, if you're maybe even in that downward spiral, what you have to do is you have to put the brakes on it, first of all. But then you have to understand that to get from A to B is not linear, right? It's going to be slower progress in the beginning. You're going to have to do little small wins. Like, if you're so deep in the hole that a win for you is like getting out of bed and putting on clothes, like, start there. Take that. That's a win. Build on that. The next day, add another thing. Build on that. And this will grow and compound over time. And your job, we'll all go through the phases of positive and negative throughout our lives, but your job is to keep a pulse on that and realize where you're at and do your best to always kind of do those productive things that keep compounding and growing over time, and not let yourself slip down that negative spiral, because it is tough to get out and it takes a little bit of time. It's totally doable. It's just obviously we want to avoid that as best we can.